Hi everyone, my name is Kiara and get ready with me as I watch Six the musical. So today I'm going to the city with my friend to watch Six. I've never watched Six before and I thought I'd take a break from posting a cover this week and just kind of document, more lifestyle videos. I don't even know how this video will play out because I'm also doing my makeup at the same time. But yeah, let's get started. So first I just oh my gosh, my hairline, that was so scary. This is so weird. Okay, this is good enough. My makeup routine is not too hectic, it's not too much. I also feel like I haven't really introduced myself on this channel. I honestly just post to post and not for the views or subscribers. But I'm literally just doing this because I'm bored most of the time. I have nothing to do. Hi, my name is Kiara. In other videos you might have seen that I introduced myself as Kiwi. That is like my nickname, but ever since I started going to college, I introduced myself as Kiara. I'm just a girl that sings. That's it. After I put moisturizer, I use the Cicapair Derma Green solution. I do use this to kind of tone out my face because it does get red. I'm just saying stuff to say stuff at this point because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in college. I am a journalism major, which is pretty fitting for what I do on YouTube. My dream goal is to work as a PR specialist at an entertainment industry or for an artist like Olivia Rodrigo. That would be so cool to do that kind of social media marketing. But if that doesn't work out, I also love writing and I think being in the news would be so cool as well. Now I'm gonna put primer on. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've been singing since I could speak. I grew up in a musically inclined family. We all play an instrument, we all sing. When I was little, my mom put me in vocal lessons. I hated pop music when I was little. I didn't want to be like every other girl that loved One Direction, but I just hated knowing the fact that I was blending in with the crowd and that I loved pop music and I was girly and whatnot. I don't know, I was a weird kid. Because of my hatred for pop at the time, my vocal teacher was okay, let's focus on show tunes, you're into Disney. And so I specifically trained in musical theater. And you can just tell I was a theater kid ever since I was a little girl. Right now I'm putting concealer on. I keep yapping, I don't even show the product. I'm using Glossier concealer. I use this for both my under eyes as well as just my entire base. This is the Glossier face brush. Note that all of my products I use is literally just Glossier and e.l.f. Actually, my first song that I sung in my vocal class was Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Sung songs like Les Poissons, and that's what got me into speaking French. But yeah, taking those singing lessons, obviously in high school, I did theater and specifically musical theater. I did 2 musicals in one play. I listened back to when I sung and it was just not the healthiest. Obviously there was so much room for growth and I kind of took that into account once I got into college and I had time to focus on those talents. What got me into performing though, I was in 2nd grade and my brothers were in high school. They did theater and I was just so inspired. I was I want to do that too. And then by the time I was in middle school, there was auditions for a play and I got in. It was called Silver Secret and I was playing a crab. I forgot all of my lines every single night and we only had 3 shows. After that middle school experience, I vowed to myself I would never do theater again because I'm so bad at memorizing. Once I got into high school, I was a stage manager actually for my school's production of Pride and Prejudice for 3 weeks. But also I was an ASB kid. I was so busy with student government stuff, so I dropped it. And then a year later there was auditions for Anastasia and I auditioned for it and I got ensemble, which was probably one of the best experiences that got me into being an active member of our theater department. It's the Glossier Black Cherry. Ooh, that is not, that I look like a clown. Hold on. And then we'll blend out this part. Okay, it's way better. So I blended out all the concealer parts. Now I'm just gonna, I should have closed my mouth. The contour that I use is just brown eyeshadow. I don't know. I find having really light contour on my nose just looks so much better. I'm just doing the Ariana Grande way. The contour right at the nose ridge, because I don't have a nose ridge. It's a Filipino nose ridge. And then for my senior year, that's when I did a full year of theater. The fall play we did Clue, and I played Yvette, which is a little French maid. When my mom her that I was playing a French maid. She was super scared that the costume would be very like, you know, a character. I made Yvette like just a cutesy character. Like she's there to vibe and like speak French and serve coffee and brandy. And I think that was my favorite role of all time. Well, all time, I really only had 3. Like, it was a very small cast. I still talk to everyone in that cast. The last part of my routine is focusing on my eye makeup. After I curl my lashes, I actually don't put mascara first. I work on like kind of like this do-in look. Brown eyeshadow is my lifesaver. It is my love. Like, you never see me without brown eyeshadow. Put it at like the edges of my eyes. I take this brush and I just kind of like mark it around. My senior year of high school, we did High School Musical, which was honestly the greatest way to kind of like end senior year with a bang. In that production, I played Taylor McKessie. I realized Taylor McKessie and I, like, the character kind of just like makes sense for me because she's a very determined girl boss. Fun fact, halfway throughout shows, I lost my voice. One day I woke up for a 2 p.m. show and my voice wasn't there. I thought it was like a really like, oh, maybe it's just morning voice. No, gone for the entire week. It was such a scary time. I just remember crying in the dressing room like, oh my gosh, my voice is not there. And like everyone's like, are you okay? And I just be crying even more. Okay, so I put the eyeshadow around my eyes. We're gonna put on mascara. I use the e.l.f. lash extender. By the time I was in college, like, I didn't really think that I had the chance to do theater. Like, I do miss like that environment. I do miss performing and putting in all that work. It was just such a fun time for me and kind of like an escape from my studies. The college that I am attending to right now, there were auditions for The Wizard of Oz and I auditioned for ensemble and I got ensemble. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's basically my journey with theater. I used the Boy Brow from Glossier and I just kind of like put a light layer on it so my brows just kind of stay up to kind of make my skin look a little glowy. Glossier Future Dew Solid. For my lip products, I use Vaseline and, again, Glossier blackcherrybomb.com. It just makes it look just clean. And that's it. Now we're just gonna set it. This is what I'm wearing to the musical. I'm gonna do a really silly transition. Okay, and this is the final look. Top is from Brandy. My jeans are from Cotton On. My socks, they're from Old Navy, I think. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching my Get Ready With Me. If you're here this far, thank you. I don't know how you stayed through all that yapping. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on 6. I'm pretty sure I'll love it. Anything musical theater related, I just have so much love for. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, great night, great whenever and wherever you're watching this. Okay, bye.